All right, we're gonna kick this video off. I did a little intro, didn't show you nothing because I wanted everything to be a surprise. This box right here, I don't know if you can see it. You can see part of it. Let's see if I can get you out and show you. That box right there is part of a new pickup that I've got, and it's a guy that installs security systems, as well as a guy that shares the building that does electrical work. Spoke with one guy, gave him my card where I do home remodels and stuff. So he's gonna put my name out there, maybe pick up a few jobs off of that. But he said that he would let me know when he has scrap and I can pick it up. This lamp over here, I got it too. And surprise, there it is. These are LED bulbs. All right, I got ballast in there, I got bulbs in there. But I'm gonna show you something. We're gonna learn something on bulbs together. And so I'm gonna demonstrate, show, and if I screw up and bust one of them, I'm not worried. I will do it, keep going, and we'll just learn it together. But those ends right there are the surprise. All right, so y'all stay tuned. We're gonna get in this box and we're gonna see what it holds. Y'all hang on right there for me. All right, so we got this camera here. Not much to it. I don't know if y'all remember some older videos of mine. That's plastic, that's trash. This is aluminum. That screw is aluminum. So we're gonna turn around and see what we got here. We got, where you at? There you are. Got some screws here we can take off. And let's see. Maybe I can get this one. Nope. Okay, that's gonna be, go into this guy here. I think it's gonna be this one. Nope, that's too big. Where you at? Okay, that's it. Okay, pop that screw out. All right, get this little guy off here. Okay, this is gonna be in shred. Let's see how else. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut our cable. Pull this apart. That's aluminum. All right, let's see what we got here. That's aluminum. Got a little weight to it, but I think that's all plastic. That's all plastic. Or is it? No, that's aluminum too. So this is the plastic. Toss that over there. All right. This ain't much. Got a little tactical switch in there, so we'll hold on to that. This is gonna go as low voltage computer wire. hold on to those. Let's see what we got here. I ain't done one of these in so long, I have forgot how they come apart, but you know what? We'll figure it out. Okay. All right, now we got in here. We are getting somewhere now. Now this has an optical lens in it. Has some LED lights. Some of y'all know there's speak of gold bonding wire sometimes in these LED lights. There's gold in the optic lens. I have not done anything to verify or deny that, so we're not gonna count nobody and say, hey, you're a liar, we didn't get none, because I have not done the research. I have not done the breakdown to see if it does or not. So pull all that apart. I'm gonna take this guy right here. Pull that out. I'm gonna pull this off here, get rid of that, and let's see here, get down in there and get it. May have to wait for another video on that, because some of this is hard to get out of here. That's not, it's not wanting to work the way I want it to. Some of this glue, if you were to freeze it and make it real cold, sometimes, okay, I did get it to break loose, got it out of there. All right, so this is cast aluminum. This is something like that, and that's cast aluminum. So we're gonna take them and put them into cast aluminum and aluminum. That can go there. Now, mindful that some yards do not like the ends on the wires, and my yard is one of them. So I got to cut the ends off. So we're gonna put that in the wire bucket. All right, this goes aluminum. We're just gonna pile up this little 10 shred. These are Deckit box bags. They're no good. We're gonna throw these in our bucket back here for all our ends. Now, I'll do a video on these later and show how to recover the stuff out of those. Not gonna do it today. That's a lot of time, a lot of energy to show, and we're not gonna do it today. All right, so now we got this guy, get all this plastic off, has a little computer board. These boards here, they ain't about much to them. Wires, you know, every ounce of wire helps. Let's change that out. I did go get me a P1 tip for some of the smaller screws, but I'm here to tell you, even a P1 will not fit some of these. I don't even know what these would be. They're just so dang small. All right, here we really don't got nothing. Got this little bit of copper right here. You could snip that off, peel the copper, if you want to. That's great. That's totally up to you. But these boards here, now this one's got a couple of chips. I do not know if these are gold bearing chips or not. I'm not going to say they are, and I'm not going to say they ain't. Because I don't know. I don't know if these are brass or steel. We'll find out in just a minute. Okay. That's going to be cast aluminum. So we need to make sure we clean it all the way up for optimum money. We don't want to downgrade it because it's already cheap enough. You do get a little bit for it, but you dang sure don't want to downgrade anymore. Cast aluminum pays a little bit better than sheet aluminum, so you dang sure want to get that money. I have yet to find sheet that pays better than cast or extruded, so you sure want to get what you can. Let's see here. That same. It is glass that's in there. Okay. I'm just trying to see what's the best way to get it out. Does not look like no good way except for one way, and that's to bust the fire out of it. So we're gonna hold off on that. I'll get a protective box to do that in. I don't want to do it. Okay, that piece is aluminum. I don't want to bust glass and put it all in my yard if I can help it. And I'm pretty sure I can help it. Okay. I'll save all my connector ends. There again, my yard does not like connector ends on their wire. Okay, so this guy right here, it's got a couple chips on it, a little bit of copper, nothing really major. It does have a gold cap, oscillator right there, some other various chips in there. So that's not a bad board. It ain't great. This is the LEDs. Like I said, some people say there's gold in there. I cannot deny or verify. So right now we're gonna hold on to them. Oh, I almost forgot 4 of them. These definitely, if you leave the glass in, you're still gonna get your cast aluminum, but you cannot have no steel. If you have any type of steel, they will not give you clean cast. And I wish I had a socket this small, but I do not. Some of these are a pain to get out. But anyway, in my introduction, I told you that I was conversing with my son. And verify this. Nope, that is steel. Okay, this is cast. We know that. This little sheet, that is aluminum. All right, so, but me and my son were conversing. He has went to work at a junk removal service. And so I let him know that I had some videos out there that would probably help him make a few extra dollars rather than just hauling it to the scrap yard or whatever. And he showed a little interest in it. He's watching some of the videos. He even subscribed, which is great. But I want to teach him a few things about this stuff. And some of my other subs, y'all know, y'all like me, y'all got your little YouTube channels, you're growing or what have you. So he's gonna look at my videos and everything, and hopefully he's gonna see some of you guys that comment and everything, and he'll also follow y'all. If you see Daniel Caleb come up on your follow listing, welcome him in. He's learning. He's going to be learning this right here, and I'm so glad that he's willing to learn and see what he can learn. All right. Some of this, not too sure about. Some of it is. We'll break it down a little further and see what we get out of it. Some of it acts like it ain't. So we'll just break it down and see what we come up with. But yeah, y'all, okay, that went somewhere. Y'all welcome him in. Like I said, he's following me. He's trying to learn, and he's still young, so he's got a lot of years ahead of him. He could learn this right here and work his way up to making, you know, this is a living. That'd be up to him. I will say this: if you decide to make it a living, you're gonna have to work at it, because it ain't gonna come for free. Some of this stuff, you know, you can make contacts and get it and be great. And be able to, you know, make you a little bit of a living at it. There's some of them that do. Project Shop in Florida. He makes a living at it. So, you know, that's somebody he can follow. I think he's in Broward County. I'm not sure, but I know he travels quite a bit, and he buys his stuff. So the man has to have a way to make it worth it. So let's see here. See if I can get this drove down to where I can get it out of there. There we go. So let's check it now. Okay, that is not magnetic. Looks like aluminum. I know this is steel, and I know this is steel, and this is definitely steel. Some of these other parts. Okay. That's whatever this is, and I think it's aluminum. So we're gonna get rid of the steel stuff. All right. So let's see if I can get this out of here. All right, we got that out of here. So we're gonna throw that. We're just gonna throw that in regular aluminum. I know it's not brass, so there's not that fret. There is not that fret. Okay. Y'all can see all that stick into the magnet, so there's no fret of being stainless or anything like that. It is metal, so we're just gonna throw it back here in our bucket for that stuff. And then we'll get on to the next one. All right, so what we got here? Some of this stuff I do not know what it is, what it's for, or anything, but that looks aluminum. I do not see this. I think is steel. Yeah. So really, only thing in here is that aluminum right there, and we're gonna try to cut that rascal. See if we can cut it out of there, because that's the only thing we really want. Well, that ain't working, y'all. That is not working. So let's do this. Okay, that's steel. I'm gonna put it down here and see if we can't get it to pop. Well, ain't wanting to pop, so we'll bring out the next guy. Well, you know what they say, if cutting it don't work with the hand snips and the hammer and chisel can't cut it, get something that can. So if you're wearing ear pods, whatever like that, headphones or whatever, please turn them down, because it's about to get loud. That's how you make quick work out of that right there. I'm gonna tell you. So, yep, that's how you make quick work out of it. These are aluminum, but they got a steel pin in the middle of them, so ain't gonna worry about that. We'll throw this in our aluminum. This will go to shred. Oh, let's see. That's a piece of steel. This box is what they gave me, so, you know, we just gonna play with it. Okay, I got another piece of that stuff there, but, you know, for what I had to do to work for it last time, I'm gonna just tell you what, I ain't doing it this time. That's too much time. Gave me a whole bunch of these guys right here. They've been stripped out. They ain't nothing in them. So they just go straight to shred. We're gonna look in it though, make sure we ain't got nothing in it. Hey. All right, so this here, it had something in it. Got a small piece of good in here. We want to get that out. We don't want to let that go. All right, there you a piece of, we'll call that cast aluminum. Let's see. Okay, the screws are steel, but that's cast. All right, let's see here. Well, I'm 28 minutes into this video. So all right, so yes, you just seen me hit everything, and there's a lot of brass in this, so we're gonna harvest it. We're gonna get it out of here. Let's see here. I don't know if that's brass or aluminum or what, but I know the other pieces are, and that's what I'm after. Pop that little guy off there. Don't know if this inside piece is. Nope. It's metal, so we got to get rid of it. A set of screwdrivers, a hammer, a couple pairs of different pliers, is about the way I work. That is, I think this is gonna be steel. Yeah, that's going to steel. lot of this is steel. We'll put it over here. That's steel. So, a lot of y'all, I mean, a lot of y'all have different ways of breaking stuff down. And I want my son to look at some of y'all too. I mean, you know, y'all help me teach him the value of a lot of this stuff. And he will see that, you know, it's a good little bit of side money if you just invest the time into it. But all right, so how do I punch you out? I'm sorry, y'all. I keep looking to make sure I've still got it going. That my video recording ain't ended prematurely. Ow. I'll tell you what, some of these things just don't want to give it up. But y'all see me fighting this. If y'all know an easier way, let me know. Let me know in the comments. Let me know if y'all even try it. I mean, I can let it go for dirty, but kind of like to see if it's beneficial. Now I'm beginning to wonder. Okay. That's about as far as we're going, okay? It's going dirty brass. That'll go as clean. That'll go as clean. This part here, we'll let that go as dirty. All right, that's how we're gonna solve that. This be dirty, clean, clean. This is steel, steel, and steel. All right, well, this is all steel this way. Tell you what, I'm gonna let this get going. It might get loaded up today, over the night or something, but it will get loaded up, and y'all can check it out. But in the comments, y'all leave a shout out to my son, Daniel, for joining us. And hopefully Daniel will learn something. Side note, he is my son, and I address him as Caleb. So if you ever hear me say Caleb, that is my son. I call him by his middle name. I have done it all his life. And so y'all give him a warm welcome. Again, like, subscribe, comment, and share it. Just trying to build the channel a little bit, and if y'all share it, then that helps build it. So y'all take care, and I'm probably gonna keep doing this this evening. I got some other things I need to take care of too. So I bid you farewell. Have a good evening, and I will see y'all on the next one. Take care.